Here, just give me a moment, please. Sorry, I just need to make a quick announcement. Yeah, spelling mistakes would help if they weren't there. Okay. Oh, Surrey 98, that was quick. You hear a little, cool. Well, amazing. I figured out finally how to get this car working. It wouldn't work. It was just wheel spinning on the spot and wouldn't move. And I googled and I found the issue. And now, finally, the 992 GT3 RS is drivable. Yes. And I'm not even going to call this a track. It's a map that we're on. It is around 40 kilometers. I won't be driving all of it. I've never driven on it yet. I've got a few of these maps I downloaded. In fact, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10. Yeah, 10 maps that I've downloaded, which are big ones, and some out in the country, some over Los Angeles, some are in UK. This is in Ireland that we're in right now, and I've got my weather working, my sol weather working, so we could have rain and all sorts of stuff here. Oh, I've got everything turned off. That's not going to help. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm just looking at the map here to try and see where to go. Why is my right... oh, it's not. My left indicator was going there. Right, so let me just grab my volume thingy. Oh, this car. I've been so longing to drive a 992 in this game. Alright, where are we going, guys? I don't know where any of that is. I know we're in Dublin. I know that much. So, I actually don't know which side of the road they drive on in Ireland. Not that it matters. I could enable traffic as well, but it gets a little bit kooky. Like they're crashing into each other. They don't drive fast enough. Driving a car looks too big for the road, eh? Should we have a look outside and see if it is? Yeah, unless this is just a narrow road. Oh, and I forgot to build in the dead zone, because as soon as I touch the brake pedal... Oh, listen to this thing. Oh! Oh my god, this car is a brute. This dashboard view is way too far away from the actual dash. I'm too busy looking at the map and so I know where I'm going. And then I end up crashing because I'm not looking at the road. We've got a turn off here. Can we go up there? I wonder what's up there. A farm, perhaps? This car's brutal. Now, some of these big maps, some of them don't have, unfortunately, don't have replay cameras, in that you can't see a nice replay, like TV view kind of replay. Some do, though. Imagine this in the wet at night. Oh my god, I'm scared to keep my foot down here. I need the lights on. This car, because it's a Porsche, it does understeer a little. This is almost twice as long as the Nordschleifer. but I won't be driving it all. I was going to grab the Isle of Man TT course as well, but it kind of got mediocre ratings. Now, which way are we going? Oh, I guess it's that way. Yeah, we will be taking to the tracks as well. Ooh. And I want to put this around the Nordschleifer as well, this car. See, if I do a replay, I don't think this map has got... No, you see? It doesn't have... I mean, we can do onboard replays, but unfortunately on this track, there is no other external cameras. Let's have a look, see if we can go... I mean, there's this one. I don't suppose this is helping anything. See, I'm on the brakes all the time because I'm resting. Let's see if we can fix this. So if I exit now, it should go to the content manager, which you should be able to see. There you go. So if I go to settings, and I guess it would be Assetto Corsa and controls. So I want to build in dead zone for the wheel axis. Okay, so we want brake dead zone. So there's my thing. So if I, yeah, baby. Okay. So if I just rest my foot on the brakes, it's not much pressure. And what I want to do is be allowed to rest my foot without the game registering any pressure. I'm going to bring that back until that disappears. For the first 12%, let's go 15. First 15% of brake pedal travel, it's going to essentially ignore. And then when I slam it on, yeah, it's not ideal because it means if I just want to come off the brakes, well, as soon as it hits 15% and gets lower, it's just going to go to 0. It's not perfectly ideal, but yeah, it's the way I have to have it, I think. So we've got this one. This is Willow. Elliot, good morning, sir. How are you, sir? How are you? We've got Mulholland Drive, which I'm guessing is United States. We've got Mulholland Drive here. Looks like it's 2 kilometers, and we've got free roam, reverse. What's the difference here? Free roam configuration with two-way traffic. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be having traffic on this. I could easily set it up. You just go into track day, and then, yeah, traffic's already set elsewhere. Now, in order to fix this car, so it moved and it didn't just wheel spin, all I had to do is disable this option, use extended physics, just disable that, and the car drives. 3 times I've been having a go at this car and spent time on it to try and make it move. And it was just there. Out for a morning drive. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. I've just got some... I've just put some new cars in here. Well, like I say, new to me, you know. But this is my favourite Porsche of the moment. The 992 GT3 RS. It's awesome. I just love everything about it. Now, do we have track cams here? I don't know. I mean, proper replay cameras. Right, so we're on Mulholland Drive, so I guess we just exit this way and go for it. Hey Denzel, good evening. Oh, evening. Wow, it's just gone 1:30 in the afternoon here. Alright, I'm going to remove traction control because yes. Let's have a look. Is it best to do it from this view? Of course it is. Oh, this car is just too good, man. 2 kilometers of Mulholland Drive. Let's see if we can do it without killing ourselves. Need a new wheel, new front wheel. Oh my god, this one's a bit slippy. Yesterday I was driving in this, and I can't remember what car I was in, but it turned out I turned on the rain, and what I didn't do was take off my semi-slick tires. Semi-slick tires in the wet? No, just no. And I forgot I had them on, and I wasn't getting anywhere except going into the front of this car. I was feeling light over those crests. I wasn't getting anywhere except going into walls, and so I switched it over onto street tires. Oh, I know what it was. I think it was the Mazda RX-7. No, I used a car before that. What was it? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, it was a very bumpy track, and then I switched to the Mazda RX-7 because that's just like a road car, and the track was so much smoother. Obviously, road car suspension being much more compliant than, say, a race car suspension. I don't think what car I used. It might have been a Ferrari or something, or a Lambo, I can't remember. Oh, I know, it was a McLaren 570. There you go. I do not know anything about Mulholland Drive. Where is it? Los Angeles, like everywhere else? Everywhere in America is in Los Angeles. Ooh. Jesus, there's so much shade though, so much shadow. There's a quote for you guys. Everywhere in America is in Los Angeles. Oh my god. Some of these maps, if you compare them to reality, they're like, people have gone out and driven these in their real cars and taken photographs, and then they've come back and just built the scenery and built the map. It's not exactly one you would race on. I would prefer to come and drive around here in a SUV or a road car or something, rather than this thing. This car is not made for these small roads. It just doesn't go. It gets to the next corner too quickly, you know. You can't put your foot down anywhere because the car's too powerful. Okay, we got a bit of a straight. What's over this crest though? Do I want to know? Oh god. Oh, cops. Yep. You'll hear the engine. Oh my god. What do we got here? Is that the end? Oh, yeah, hold on. Ah, okay. We can go here as well. It said 1.9 kilometers. I'm sure it did. I daren't put my foot to the floor because this thing will just take off and I will not make the next corner. Oh my god. You get to these, just a little crest, and you feel like you got no grip. Nope. On the map it didn't look like it was much of a curve, but the car couldn't take it. Yeah, Bathurst has to be one of their favourite ones, doesn't it? It's a Porsche 992 GT3 RS, my favourite Porsche. I'm changing gear on the paddles, but I'll do it for you. If you want to see my full setup, just that exclamation setup and it'll come on. But let's have a look and see if we've got track cameras here. No, we don't. Oh. I'm constantly braking because, well, for obvious reasons. Wow, we lost the rear camera there. I'll tell you what though, this car is brute. Absolutely brute. I love it. So other cars that I haven't tried. I think I also got a... Is it listed here in the way it is in? No, it's not. I think I got an M4 as well. Grapple Beats, yeah, by the same people. So an M4, not much of a choice of colours here. We'll go with the white and we'll pick a different track. I tell you what, let's stick with Mulholland, but we'll go to around, I don't know, 5:30 in the afternoon, and we may just add a bit of rain. Okay, Sir, 68. Enjoy. Vroom vroom, bon doodles. Hey. Yeah, I've got two wheels. I'm using the CSL wheel at the moment, the round one, but I also have the McLaren wheel, the McLaren GT3 wheel, but these cars have got round steering wheels, so there's no point. Right, should we? Yes, we should. It's a shame we've got no frickin' trackside cameras though. Do we have the sun coming down? Alright, so BMW M4 with these rabbit tooth kidney grills. Didn't like them at first, but you know what? Yeah, I like them. You know why? It's because it's a shame the number plate has to be in the way, but it's because the top of them makes, you know, they've had to do these, well, maybe not had to, but they chose to bump the bonnet, so it's got a bump going up here, another one coming down, another one going up, and it just looks like two great big intakes going all the way to the back of the bonnet. It just looks freaking cool like that. So yeah, kind of got to liking it. And my car's in here as well. Not the Clubsport, but the 325 version of the E46. So yeah, let's add a bit of rain, which I think if we go here and we go to the Sol Planner and click on here, and then we can add, how much rain do we want? Just a little? I don't know what the difference, this is, okay, so if we add this, are we raining? We are. So does this car have wipers? Let's bring on heavy rain. Okay, so it does. Right. What I didn't check is what the hell tires am I on? I'll bet I can put it in though, Von Doodle. There's plenty of Japanese cars around. Oh, why are we getting that spin already? Heads up display, just as you would expect. Has the rain stopped? What the hell? No, oops. We don't want the rain to stop. I want rain to be around and consistent and stuff. Heavy rain there. Okay, so this isn't a good idea. Nope. Oh, that's some rain. And I have got no clue what tyres I've got on, but if they're semi-slicks, we're screwed. Traction control fighting at the beginning there. The wipers are automatic, the lights are automatic, and I can't see where I'm going. Do we have a good dashed cam view? Not really. Hold on, guys. guys. I just want to adjust the oops, I keep pressing escape because I think that's where I go, but I don't. It's here. Just want to get the seat position sorted. Hey, it's a bit too high, I think. Got traction control on, which thankfully we do have that. Oh, it's not turning. Well, this would be great if we actually had a T-cam view. T-cam. No, it's not turning. It's not turning. Let's have a look at the tires. It would be great if we had track cameras, which is what I meant by T-cam. Oh, semi-slicks. Yeah, that's gonna work. Do we have any street tires? Yeah, we do. Here we go. Oh, we got wet tires on this. Yeah, but Michelin Pilot Sports should cope. Why do we have wet tires on an M4? The rain physics as well on the windscreen is great. The moment I accelerate, you'll see all the rain just moving off. And if you look at the side window as well. Oh no, 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 it ain't turning. Oh my god. No, it is worse. Why is wet tires worse than the semi-slicks? Even at low speeds it does not want to turn into the corner at all. We can back off the rain a little, sure. I'm questioning the physics of these wet tires. Okay, let's have a look at traction control. Take it off. Oh no! If you want to be suicidal, you know. Oh. Taking traction control off though is just to help the car get round the corner, you know. I'm in fifth and it's wheel spinning, guys. Nah. The force feedback is all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. Let's go to somewhere a bit more standard and just try this out. So if I go to Silverstone, right? And we have just this car, and we'll put it on some Michelin Pilot Sports, and then we'll have some rain. I do have Bathurst here, but it's not in here. I can certainly get it because it's everywhere. But Bathurst is also in Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is it's all laser scanned and the whole deal. Right, so Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s are good tires. They should be kind of capable of handling the rain as well. And then if we add a tad of rain, so instead of going here, we'll go this one. Typical for British weather, right? And we'll stick the lights on. Oh, that's a lot of... It's even misting up on the windows there. Oh, where am I? Oh yeah. Oh, doesn't want to turn. Should we take traction off? See, now it's wheel spinning between the gears now. Oh, now all the rain's coming up on the dash. I can't. My steering wheel's gone light. The more I accelerated, the lighter my steering wheel got. That was scary. If that was in real life, that would be quite scary. I'm useless at drifting, you should know that. Oh, we lost it. Yeah, try not to go foot to the floor, Rusty. Not unless you're in a straight line. You can see me turning and the car's just not doing anything. Of course, with modded cars like this, you are relying on the modder to have done a semi-decent job, and you can't always rely on that. I would say around 80% of modded cars in this game are pretty crap in terms of their physics. Every now and again you get an absolute diamond of a car that somebody set up properly, and everything is just properly done. This is not one of those cars. I do have a BMW M2 which I'm willing to try. I've got an M2 which feels great. That someone's done a really good job on it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I'm basically just spending all the time mowing the grass. I'm sure this car will be fine in the dry. Nope. He's not interested in... Hang on, I've got a flashing light on my wheel, which is really annoying. Don't know. Oh, there it is. I tried to drift it. I tried. Yeah, I think I've got that in the game. Again, all these cars are available. Yeah, the window was fogging up a little. It was. But all of these effects, like Assetto Corsa, this simulator doesn't actually have rain. This is all modded. The weather, everything is all modded. That's how clever people are. If we go to the M2 though, no, which one is it? There's a manual one here. This one. And this one. Whoever did this car, I think it's the same people, Keki Performance, CP. How it handles in the wet, I don't know, but in the dry, this thing is awesome. Very awesome. But as it's done by the same modders, now I'm starting to think, well, okay, is the M4 also awesome? And we've got the dynamic weather here. We've even got live weather. Right, so it's like flight sim. It'll use whatever weather it is in that particular track at the time. But this M2 is pretty good. We'll give it a lap in the dry, and then we'll let it go in the wet and see how she copes. So let's put some tires on that can cope with both. See, it's on semi-slicks at the moment. So we'll stick on some street tires. So yeah, the ones you would normally have when you go and buy some 200SX. Yeah, but the problem with the 200SX is if you go online to find one, 9 out of 10 of them are set up for drifting, and drifting isn't my bag, so I don't want to do that. But any car you can imagine has probably been modded already. Let's see how this handles on street tires. Because every time I've driven it, it's been on semi-slicks. Oh yeah, what a difference! The semi-slicks have got much more grip than these street tires. Yeah, look at the difference here. Whoa! If I put it on semi-slicks, you'll see. I was trying to coax it in there. Let's get traction off. Drive it like you stole it. No, there's a lot of understeer. I'm trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do, to be honest. Jesus, she's all over. See, and BMWs are not the hardest cars in the world to drift. I just suck at it, really. I'm not good. You know, but again, you're relying on the modders to have done a good job with the physics and the weight distribution and everything. I'm sure they fudge a lot of the figures, which is why if you drove a real M2, it would probably react very different to how this is reacting. So you can't really, you know, with mod cars, you get what you get, right? Anyway, we're on semi-slicks now. Let's see if that's made a difference. Steering wheel's a little bit too heavy for drifting. It's the force feedback is set too heavy. For drifting, you would normally lighten it up. I might actually have a drift mode on my wheel. It isn't my intention to be drifting though. Now we could add a sprinkling of wetness. It's just pushing outwards. It's just pushing. Understeering, in other words. Full on the brakes. Doesn't slow down like a GT car slows down, GT3 car. I have to remember this is a road-going performance car, essentially. You know what? My old Fanatec wheel had a drift mode. I'm going to see if this has got one. Well, it doesn't. Normally it's DRI on the wheel. DRI it says, and this one doesn't have it. But yeah, there's more grip, but it's still. See, I'm trying to push the back of the car out, and it's just, it's understeering. Okay, so let's see. Do we have Bathurst? I don't know. Can I get it? Sure. Can I install it straight from here? Yes, indeed. Bathurst. Okay, there it is. And as for cars, Well, what we can do here as well, if we go into content, we have a better listing. Look at this car. Come on, man. Okay, Elliots. Yeah, lurky lurk. Look, all you want, man. So if we're going to go old school, we've got to go Austin, I guess. I don't know if it's even here. Austin Mini Cooper. So we got those. And then we've got, so there's the historic version, okay? So vintage tires, vintage suspension. But this is like the old Minis, but done with, this is the old Minis, but done with modern bits and pieces, I would guess. New to AC? What, me? No. I just drive like I'm new to AC, but I'm not. No, I bought it the day it came out. Okay, so we have a Mini Cooper around Bathurst. I could try a race, but I've been twiddling around with the AI settings, so I don't know whether it's set right for me, but I ain't doing 10 laps either. I'll do 5. Real conditions, no, we're okay. So yeah. Okay, yeah, put me up against an M2. They're great, obviously. Yeah, sure. Grid type, same car. Okay. So in that case, you can't offer an M2. So grid type, same car. Oh yeah, we didn't change it. God, no wonder. Right, so we're going to do group 2. And I'll just click on OK there. There we go. Right, 16 cars, 5 laps, Bathurst. Yeah? Yeah, my old wheel had drift mode. And what it did was it loosened the steering wheel, so it was less hard to turn. And then when you're drifting and you want to just leave go of the wheel and let it spin back, it was a lot easier to do that. The wheel was very light in your hands, and it just worked. Wow, what time of day is this? Oh, 5:30. Quite dark in Australia at 5:30. My race position is at the bottom and I'm last. Well, no, I'm not. Look at my rearview mirror, it looks awesome. I've only got 4 gears. I will be last by the end of the lap, just so you know. It's how the simulation wants it to be for me. Always. The steering's very light with this car. It wouldn't take the corner. I just coasted around, it wouldn't take it. My headlights are shite. I would like to restart this race, guys, but in the daytime. I'm going to do that because I can. Let's put it down around here somewhere. And I'm going to reduce the AI because I want to have a decent... Oh, it's gone back to where it was. Opponent strength 90. Huh. So which mode was I in where you can set AI strength and then you can have an outer marker and an inner marker so that some AI was... Yeah, it's here. There you go. Okay, so that way there's a variance. So some drivers will be quicker than others and stuff like that. And the average is in the middle there. Okay. Makes it a bit more interesting. Right, just default setup. Never great, but okay. This car's so light. It feels like it's floating. It's a mod car as well. It's not one that came with the sim. Windscreen wipers are flapping in the wind. The car feels very light, guys. Very light. Like it's got no weight almost. Yay, we got through that time. Should have stayed on the inside, but I got on the grass. Oh, hello. This is new. Wow, what this does to my steering wheel, guys. Frickin' hell. How did my steering wheel not just break right there? The force feedback going through it was crazy. See, this is what you get with modded cars. It's what you get with modded cars. It's potluck. The car's too light. I can change the mass in the ini file, which I might add some weight to this because they're ridiculously light. Like even for a mini they're too light. I feel nothing on the wheel. And the way this car just flung up in the air as well. See, look at that. This is a common thing with sims as well, is if you hit a car, an AI car, not a player car. If you hit an AI car in front of you, you will spin. They won't. You will inexplicably turn either left or turn right, even though the car should have just hit the back of that one and carried on in a straight line. That's how it should have been. I'm tempted to change cars actually. So let's do that. Let's change cars because these minis, I'm not gelling with them. They don't weigh anything. So let's have a look. Go away. Okay, because these pictures are flashing up and removing the words, let's do it this way. So my car's here somewhere, or at least a lower powered version of my car. But is it that one? Yeah, I don't know why they've stuck 19-inch or 20-inch rims on it. I think 19. They don't come like that. That's just if you want your fillings to come out. So this is a anything with a cap next to it means it's a car that is from the developers. Can I select it here? Yeah. Okay, so let's go with a 235i. M235i. I've got the RX-7s, but not the old ones with the flippy light. Well, yeah, they've all got flippy lights, but not the old 1980s one, but the one after. Okay, we're going to have to restart the race because I want to set up my seat position. Ah, thank you. Just in case I want to move into this position later. Every car needs this doing to it. Can we pitch? Oh, some don't let you pitch. Modded. Actually, this is a mod car. Why can't I pitch? It's supposed to make me look up and down. Okay. Weird. Okay, cool. Let's see how this car drives. Do you have lights on? Very bright, isn't it? I got caught asleep there. Where you going, brother? Oh man. You can't be changing direction like that. And I'm coming up on you. They're all grouped together, so they're braking quite early at the moment. Where do we overtake? Oh, I got hit. Son of a bitch. There wasn't a gap there for you, man. Oh, how many? Oh, God. These direct drive wheels, guys. When you get hit by an AI car, it pulls the wheel out your hand like crazy. And these paddle shifters are metal and they're freaking sharp. Jesus. I mean, obviously we can't race anymore. But there was no gap. Oh, I wish I'd looked at the replay. I cut off the gap so he couldn't pass or attempt to pass, and he still tried to. I don't know what they're thinking. Let's go bonnet. Oh, I hate this. traction off helps me get the car around a little, actually. You reckon we'll get to complete a lap? Ooh. That's my fault for putting traction control off, and now I can't rejoin until I go last again. I have to be last before I'm allowed to rejoin, and that's it, game over. Because if you think about it, it's only 5 laps, and I'm going to spend the rest of the race trying to catch up to last place, which is, for me, that's a waste of time for me. So I choose not to do it and prefer to start a new race. It's how I go sim racing, guys. I've always done it all my life, and I will always do it. I prefer to have a decent race than one that's going to suck for the remainder of the race. And you guys don't want to just see me driving around on my own, trying to catch up to last place and see if I can finish second from last. It's not one of my best tracks either, this one. I don't excel it. I'm getting hit. I was getting hit before, right? Check this replay out. Check this out. He hit me already, and then I backed off, and then he did it again. Hold on. Okay, so let's just pause here. And we're going to choose the correct camera so we can see what's going on. Okay, so this idiot here. Watch. Maybe I moved across too soon, I don't know, but look. Okay, yeah, I did. So that's on me. And now he's just... Now, he didn't have much gap there to play with. That's true. But in real life, if that was me, I would have backed off and accepted the fact that I've lost a position. You know, that's a position lost. And there are times when a driver has to accept it. Try again until there's nobody left watching the stream. That's how it's going to work, guys. I'll be restarting so many times that people just get sick of it and nobody's watching. I know that, but I'm still going to race the way I want to race, because there's no point me doing it any other way. Why would I want to just recover the car and then just chase down everybody that I, you know, chase the rest of the pack for the entire race? There's no accomplishment there, you know. So, and just after the first lap, it tends to be that most of the field will pan out, you know, and they'll be more spaced out, and then all of this pandemonium that you get on lap 1, chances of shit happening will be less and less as the race goes by. So it's just a case of trying to survive lap 1, really. And we haven't managed to do that yet for various different reasons. And the AI not knowing when to back off. My intention wasn't to go for that gap. Just that I braked and it wouldn't slow down enough. See, whether I'm streaming this or not, I'll still be playing it. So in my eyes, I might as well just hit the stream. Who knows, you might get something good come out of it. Feel like I was going too fast there. That's okay. At least it's given some of the field a chance to spread out. Second gear is too low for that one, or too high, whichever way you want to play it. High, I think. So there's a 9.1 second gap to up front, which is ridiculous. How is a 9-second gap built up in one lap? What have the cars behind me been doing that they've lost that much time? That's just ridiculous. 9 seconds in a lap? I wasn't looking at the road there. I was looking at the timings. It's a weird paradox, you know. You look down at the timings to see if you're gaining time. Obviously, without me realizing that the gaps don't show in real time on here. And then you're trying to look and go and say to yourself, am I gaining, am I gaining, am I gaining? And then because you're not looking at the road, something happens where you scrape a wall or something, and then you are going to lose time. So you're kind of answering your own question by taking the eyes off the road. You know what I mean? Right. I am just not fully focused at all. See, that gap 9.1 is not going to change until we cross the start finish line. What is wrong with you in this corner? Gap's going to be massive, isn't it? Is it? Maybe not. 13? Yeah, well, I guess this is where I'm stuck in this position. I can't gain, and I don't think I'm losing time behind either. Assetto has always suffered with this though, this first game, where normally, you don't see it here, but normally like positions 1 and 2 in the race would pull out a gap over everybody else, or just the leader. It depends. Sometimes it's P1, P2, sometimes it's just P1, and they'll pull out a gap over an inexplicable gap over everybody else, all the other AIs. And this came out in 2014, and I noticed it back then, and it still does it. And then you have divisions with the AI like this where, I mean, this was an extreme example here where we had a 9-second gap between the AI in one lap. That's an extreme example, but it's the only, thankfully, Thankfully, it's the only sim that has this AI phenomenon where it does this. There'll be a breakaway group at the front or a single car. If I tried to make that corner just then, I'm not deliberately trying to make up time, but if I tried to make that corner, I would have spun the car. Because it was already feeling light at the back, and if I turned the wheel, that would have gone bad. So I chose to drive straight on rather than spin out. We'll try and get it next time. Wow, car doesn't like the curbs. Looks like we reduced the gap then, did we? By 3 seconds. Wasn't it 13 before? What is it now? It's gone back to 1.7 for some strange reason, which is obviously not correct. There's not a 1.7 gap to the guy in front. There we go. Oh, is it 18? So I'm losing 5 seconds per lap. That sounds about right for me at Bathurst. You hear the gears, you put in another gear and it feels like I've gone up 2 gears instead of 1. It's weird, isn't it? I'm losing 3 seconds to the cars in front, but I'm managing to gap the cars behind me, and all the cars are identical. It's a shame. It's the one thing that lets both Assetto Corsa games down is the AI. They're pretty crap in both games. It's the weak spot of the sim. See? That's what would have happened on the last lap if I tried it. I don't like Bathurst. It's an awesome track. I recognize the iconic nature of the track. It's legendary and all that jazz. I don't gel with it. I never have done. There are certain tracks I just can't gel with, and I've never been able to. Bathurst is one of them. There's a few others, but I can't bring them to mind right now. But what I want to do is just bring back this and oh fuck off and go to the Nords and see what it's like around the tourist. No, not a race. Yeah, there's certain tracks that I would like to be able to gel with, and I just can't do it. Bathurst is one of them, probably the main one for me. I'm trying to think what the other ones are. You know, you just get tracks where it happens in real life as well with real drivers. There's certain bogey tracks that they just don't gel with. If I have a look at the track list, I'll probably be able to point out a couple more. But yeah, it's just the nature of the beast. But I had to go anyway, just to please. But there you go. Right, let's see how this bitch performs around this track, if at all. Let's light up the skies. this car is just a maniac. I didn't look at the road there. I must stop looking down at the instruments. The front of the car, I mean, I know there's no engine in the front, but it does feel very light. The steering is very noticeably light. Oh my god. Bumpy? Just a little. Missed the curb. Oh, this is going to be nuts. Please don't take off. Ooh. This car's just insane. I want one. God. Oh, I missed the apex. Traction off. Let's see how she manages. Might be a bad idea. Oh, this car is crazy. Can't believe how bumpy it is. The steering's just going crazy. Oh, barely being able to stop it. Whoa. Okay, let's see now. Normally that's flat out for me. Oh no, we're in the wrong section. Oh, sorry. I'm not in the section I thought I was. Now we are. Now we're in the section I thought I was. Got a little jumbled up there. The car's just lifting, you can see it. Oh, this is an experience. Well, of course I wasn't able to slow the car down. What's a race going to be like with this? Next I'm going to try another one of those big maps, but nighttime, I think. Be the one that's got the Los Angeles crest in. Oops, that was too much. You have to try though, right? You have to push the limit to know where it is. I could set this car up to be a little bit more oversteery. Ooh! If you could turn in a bit better without the famous Porsche understeer, I think we'd have a pretty bloody quick lap time. Oh, come on. You can just see it understeering everywhere. I think the front right wheel just took off the ground there. We'll see on the replay, but I think it did. It felt like it did. Downshift to slow the thing down. $6.56. That was insane, and yeah, if the car setup can be done so that she'll not understeer, then that's going to be an absolute monster. Because that was freaking crazy. Oh, here we go. I want to see if we took off over that crest. You see the front under acceleration is just shaking. That's why I was doing so many adjustments on the steering wheel. I was trying to keep it straight. I like it though. Here we go. Is it gonna jump here? Yep, front wheel's off the ground. Look at it, just jiggling. I know the track's a bit bumpy in places, but hey. What a car though. So, where was it that the thing took off? Can't remember. But yeah, there was a bit where I said that the front wheel took off the ground. Oh, it might have been there, actually. Okay. Do we have free cam? Yeah, we do have a free cam mode. But I don't know why it's not working. It's normally F7. It's normally F7. Okay. I don't know if we've got a camera on the front right wheel. I think that is front left wheel. Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't really tell. It didn't look like it too much. I don't know, maybe it wasn't that particular place. Frickin' hell. I just wished it had a little bit more turn-in. Yeah, what was that? Lawnmower. So, with this GT3 RS, I got a few cars that came in at the same time. It was a Euro pack, and one of them, let's see now. I don't think it was that many. Right, so we have, oh yeah, E46. We've got an Audi R8 TT, we have an Audi TT RS, a BMW M3 GTR, guessing that's a E46 as well, I don't know, maybe. M4 we've already had a look at, M3 E36, Mercedes-Benz CLK63, SLR, Porsche Panamera Turismo, and the 911 Turbo S. That car off the line, the 911 Turbo S in a drag race, off the line. Like, it's just better than everything out there. It's just crazy what Porsche have done with that. Let's have a look. I'm interested in the 325 E46 though, only because I have a 330. But the Porsche, if they've emulated the launch control that it has, it's just stupidly. Like it'll beat more powerful cars to the quarter mile because it launches better than they can, and they spend the rest of the quarter mile trying to catch up to the gap it just pulled. And yeah, they can't do it. Right, so let's have a look at the Panamera though. That's that big long thing, isn't it? Well, longish. And then we've got this one. It's basically an estate car, right? So you could race that. And then we've got the 325 E46, that's this one. Ugh. I want to drive it because I want to just have a quick drive. I just want to see how it feels compared to my car. Kind of curious about that. But I will do it on one of these. How about LA Canyons? We've got LA Canyons somewhere. LAC. All these layouts. Some of these are VIPs though. You've got Los Angeles Canyons, normal, reverse, free roam. You can have traffic as well, but as I said, they are a pain in the so, you know. Pursuit? Oh, for online, okay. So this is not really a track, it's more of a road map. LA Canyons. So how big is it? 23.5 kilometers. Oh no, that's only one section. Jeez. So it's got the Los Angeles Crest Highway, 23.5 kilometers. Mount Wilson, Mount Disappointment. Okay, that does not sound like an E46. Unless he's had an exhaust put on. That looks just like my car, but in a different color. Okay, dashboard wise, yeah, this is not standard, but you can have those fitted, but it takes away an air vent. Cool. It's an automatic because of this, or SSG or SMG. This is very blurry. So why does a 325 have an M3 dashboard? That's an M3 dashboard with the rev lights. Only the M3 has that. Although you can retrofit them. Okay. That's ridiculous sound. Yeah, that's not a standard engine. Alright, let me just switch the driver position. It looks weird. It looks like the A pillar. It looks like it's going into a point at the. Oh no! Which way do I go? Anyway, it's free roam, isn't it? Quite bright as well. And it's pretty slow. The engine sound is like, what is it? It's not a BMW engine. It sounds like it's a spaceship, and it's too slow, man. The handling feels okay, to be fair, comparing it to my own. It's a little bit more understeery than reality, but then I'm not getting a true gauge of what speed I'm going. Take traction off. Transmission whine is ridiculous. This isn't a standard engine. Oh. God knows what they put in it. But whatever it was, whatever the engine they put in, it wasn't worth it, because the performance is just not all that. Okay, that's a bit more like it. Now she's opening up. That's how mine feels on the motorway. But the low end is a bit low. Oh boy. If this has got replay cameras. The transmission whining it's too much. Oh, whoa, wow! We just lost traction. Let's see if we have a camera. Some of these big tracks actually do. Yeah. Oof. That is not a standard engine. Or exhaust. But it's nice to have your own car in the sim. yeah, in the mid speeds, she feels pretty good, and the handling's not a million miles away, to be fair, at all. The car looks right. Yeah, I don't know, it looks right. So we've got high force as well. Where's high force? Let's have a look. Location is. Oh, it looks like it's somewhere in the northeast of England. All right, should we get some? Our bath's going. No, KO. Sorry, it's not. I'm not streaming for that. I'm just streaming for my own thing. I'm not doing on the online thing. The game isn't free, no. But if you get it via CD keys or something like that, it's not going to cost you very much. And then you'll need, if you want to get all the rain and all the lighting effects, you're going to need Content Manager, Custom Shaders Patch, and Sol. And then to set all those up. Let's get a Ferrari 458. Italia. That's not the standard one. Oh, we'll go for the 458 GTB road version, and let's have a look at high force. Okay, Great Britain, Middleton and Teesdale. Yeah, that's northeast. Now again, if I add, I'm going to add traffic, okay, and you guys will see just like how bad it is, especially when you got trucks and vans, and a lot of it's Japanese traffic. I think you can actually get traffic packs which have got like faster cars, but I've tried to set higher speed limits and they won't go more than like 70 kilometers per hour. And there's millions of them, and they keep getting me stuck in traffic jams. But okay, it's gonna be interesting nonetheless. I'm in a Ferrari. You've got all this shitty traffic that likes to crash into you, because all the cars are driven by the blind. What have you done to my steering wheel now? Okay. Thank you. I couldn't frickin'... Right. Is this the main thing? I don't know, I'm just trying to follow the traffic. I don't know where the main road is. I think everyone's going around in circles here. Oh, yes. I know this thing. Okay. Now then, there's a way out of here. They're all going to despawn. Okay, there it is. Hey. Yeah, you can rotate now. Okay, so I think and they flash and they beep and they get very impatient. Look at the queue, they're all wanting to come in. I can see the dot. Oh, there they. Whoa! Jesus! It's narrow, guys. This road. You have to imagine yourself in a fast car behind a an old granny. Waiting for that safe opportunity to pass without... Oh, now what? We got some doofus holding up the traffic. Oh, okay. I'm not quite sure why they're despawning. Oh, she's not turning. I think she would turn, but I maybe just didn't brake hard enough. No, that's on full brakes, guys. What the hell? Ferrari can't slow down quicker than that. See, I have to ask, why would I want to sim race or sim drive in this case and put myself in a traffic jam? You do sim racing so that you don't have to put up with this stuff. Ah, can't see around the corner. Why are they going so slow? I do have the traffic planner set, but they're all... still going slow. I can't speed them up. That was a bit naughty. This car will not slow down. Gee, thanks, buddy. Come on. See what I mean? This is why, yeah, I'm gonna have to find out how to make the traffic faster. I mean, obviously little cars like this are not gonna go quick. I need faster traffic, or cars that are capable of being quicker. Don't mind some slow ones, but this is too slow. Dude. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, sorry, I was watching the chat. Oh, no. Alright, alright. Shut up. Claim it on your insurance. Come on. Frickin' Audi drivers. You would do it on a blind corner as well. Come on, what are you doing? Guys, what is this? Now he came round there pretty quickly. I don't know these roads. I can't look at the map because... Huh? Okay. I was going to say I can't look at the map because then I'll crash. And then I crashed. You're supposed to brake, you prick. Oh, guys, this is too much. This is not why you drive. And no, the simulator does not come with traffic. Again, it's all modded. But like we took off there. Oh, we drifted. Oh, now what? What is up with you guys? You can also limit the amount of cars and stuff. Hey Chad! Yeah. It's... Now what if we... okay. Let's go a step further. Let me park on here. Let's go a step further, guys. And we go into... Here. 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 Oh, I'm either, yeah, I bet I'm on the wrong tyres as well. Now this is typical English weather now. So maybe I'm forced to drive a bit slower. We're all going on a... So what the hell is this? Road Rage Simulator. Stop flashing your lights, you impatient pricks. Oh! How is it that every car that comes towards me is going really quick, like that prick, and every car that's on my side of the road is going really freaking slow? So slow that they end up despawning. Now my windscreen's all getting smeared. Can you not speed the wipers up, please? I know I've got a button to do it, but I don't know which one I mapped. Oh great, they've turned off. Automatic wipers. Awesome. That's really helped the visibility. Ooh. Whenever I drift into the other side accidentally, there's a car coming. More frickin' traffic. No idea what you're all waiting for. See, as soon as the rain stops, the wipers stop, but that's no good, because we've still got wetness on the windscreen. I was gonna go there as well. Come on, Toyota. Move! Move your RAV4 arse. Why couldn't I be in a right-hand drive car? Are we clear? Doesn't take long for a Ferrari to get past these slow asses. Oh, Ren's coming again. The purpose of the game, it's a racing simulator. I'm just showing off the mods that it has. Rain and traffic and big maps like this. There's no purpose to it. I'm just driving and yeah. I'm crashing. You can take out all your road rage without taking out any actual road rage. Yay. Oh great, all the cars that we've spent 6 years overtaking. Countryside looks awesome though. Yeah, just push him out of the way, sure. Oops. Took my mirror off. He's just gone through a big puddle. Finally, we're out in the open a little bit. Oh! Didn't see the curve in the road. Yeah, the car's a Ferrari 488 GTB. Oh. Another British country road. Yeah, so we can... I am on the PC, yeah. That's the only way you can get these mods. Tell me I didn't press exit. I did. So you can do that with that car. Or you can go here and switch into, let's say, race, and then do this. Laguna Seca, Ferrari 488 GTB. This is the car you would go to the showroom and buy. It's the road going version. It's not the race version. Oh, am I last again? Yes, I do have RTX, yeah. But this game doesn't support it. This is a 10-year-old game. Not quite sure why all you guys just braked, but I'll take it. The GT3 version's got a lot more grip than this one. I have to remind myself it is a road car, this, even if it is a Ferrari. Oh! One's all you need. If you type !setup, you'll get all of my hardware on the chat. Man, this thing does not brake, eh? It's got no brakes at all. This is a official car from the devs as well. I just put me last. In fact, if I put myself last, then no more cars can overtake me, and the simulator will be happy. I do know Gran Turismo, but it's not my kind of game. It's too arcade for me. But I do know it. I have played it. It's not my thing. And if I hadn't known what Gran Turismo was, I would have had to have been living under a rock for a few years. How am I going to own a simulator and not know what Gran Turismo is, though? Man, you are braking in some of the strangest places, brother. going off a lot because I can't get enough brake pressure. It will not slow down. I know it's a race game. Like I said, I've not been living in a cave for the last 10 years. I've been doing sim racing for probably longer than you've been alive. I'm in the scene. The most realistic? I don't think so. No, not at all. Not even close to the most realistic. No, sir. On a console, maybe. This is more realistic than Gran Turismo. Yeah, I know you're serious. I know I'm convinced that you believe that, but you're wrong. They're not going to build perfect physics for 600 cars or whatever it is and sell that out to the mass market. If it was realistic, most console players wouldn't be able to cope with it, and you wouldn't be playing it with a controller either. No, you have to go to the PC if you want the proper stuff. Ooh. Like, these are laser scan tracks, all the CAD data from the actual manufacturers for the cars, everything. And the performance data, it's all in here. Same with Assetto Corsa Competizione. I mean, the fact that you even had to ask me what this game was, or the purpose of it, means you haven't studied the market. But Gran Turismo, Forza, nah, they're just mass market, semi-arcade games. You know, they're just not. I don't know, I don't particularly like any of them. I prefer proper simulators, man. And I don't know which is better. I don't play them. If you want proper sim, you have to go to... Mind you, you can get Assetto Corsa Competizione on the consoles as well. Right, let's go to a car that I've recently acquired. One more, and then I'm going to think about what else to do. Right, I don't know how I managed to bring up a browser. I want to go to my car list. There it is. It was on a different monitor. Oh yeah, the 911. Right. So if I type in TTRS, will that work? Okay, Audi TT, not my favorite car. Always thought it looked a bit like a frog. But I'm willing to go with it. Do I like FPS games? Frames per second? No. Yeah, it depends on the game. Some are good, some are not so good. Right, let's forget the... oh, we've got Pikes Peak there as well. Let's forget the big maps for now. I'm going to give myself a chance here at Silverstone. Gapplebee's. Is that a spoof on Applebee's, I guess, right? Gap. Okay, that's a bit growly. Big tires only, eh? Okay. Traction control is either on or off. I don't know how the car's going to handle, so there's no point in messing with this setup. Very basic setup on this one. Hey Andy! Yeah, Battlefield was okay. I mean, I haven't played the latest, but I played the earlier ones and they were kind of good, but then, I don't know, I played another one and it wasn't that great. It went too Hollywood. Hello. Now okay, so it's another one of these. Okay, I know how to fix this. This is what happened with the Porsche. They've got, we have to take off, use extended physics, and go again. I need to get some water, guys. Bear with me. Okie doke. I needed some liquidment. My gaming setup is that. Oh, we're a bit low still though, guys. Are we? Oh yeah. First time in this car, and it feels light. But okay. It's not turning. Yeah. Look. Some mod cars, they just suck, man. They're just really bad. It's a shame. Wow. How does this pass? I mean, how do they release a car like this? How slow I've got to go just to try and semi-make a corner. There's no grip. How did this pass quality testing? Lulu, please, please, please. You need to brake before the turn? Seriously? Are you actually trying to tell me how to fucking drive? Fuck me. What do you think, man? This is my first. I've just passed my test, and it's my first time. In fact, if I didn't know about braking before the turn, I would have not even passed my test. Dude, let me just put you in the picture here. Give me a sec, guys. Honestly, sometimes I despair. Yep. So we're just launching ACC now. Mark Shaw, good afternoon, senor. How you doing, my man? Right, I'm gonna need to switch to a different executable. That one. This one can go away. Oh no, we can leave that running. Gonna go to... It's weird on ACC, you know, because it's... The executable file, or at least the one that OBS picks up, is actually called... Oh, is it the same one? Wait a minute. No, okay. Give me a sec. There we go. So it's actually called AC2, which is weird because they're working on AC2 now. Right. Single player. We'll come away from the Mustang. And we'll choose the McLaren. This is going to make Gran Turismo look. Yeah. Kind of setup. Oh, we have Anna's preset for this one. Okay, let's load that up. I'm not sure how far advanced I am on that one, but I think not too bad. So this is not my personal setup, but somebody else's. But I can race with it. Right, so we definitely have free cam on this. I know we've got it in Assetto Corsa as well, but... Yeah, I don't know how it's not working. Alright, let's kick some anus. Oh, you know what? The McLaren wheel, I need to put mine on for this. Right, clipping on the different wheel. Oh, and we're not in the right preset either. We're still on AC preset, so I'll just need to switch to a different one. So tuning, set up preset 2, and that's it. We should be good to go. Whoa, plenty. Too much. My brain is still driving Assetto Corsa. Whoa, the back end is a bit loose at the moment. Just wait for the heat to get into the tyres. Right, what do I need to do again, Lulu? Brake before the turn? Yeah, okay, I'm getting the hang of it now. Yeah, it's working. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, amazing. What a difference. So I'm just teasing, man. Oh God, just about got it into the turn there. Just missed the apex a tad. I wonder what lap time we set. Anything under a 2:02 would be nice. On the first hot lap though, I doubt it. Oh, 3.5, okay. Oh. Oh, is that allowed? Yeah, I lost a bit of time there though. Going over that curb, we took a bit too much. I've been tweaking this setup because it's not mine, but I've been tweaking it to try and make it more in line with how I drive. And I've managed to... I did manage to get my fastest ever lap with it, but I think I can go quicker. Because the lap that I did, which was my fastest, for sure was not a perfect lap. Got wide again. We are a second quicker, or we were. Okay, so we're about a second up at the moment. Strange, we're losing time there. Actually felt like we got off the corner better than last time. 2029, personal fastest. Yeah, this session maybe. Let's see if we can beat that. She was a little bit scraggy through there, but we're half a second up. Can we keep it though? Man, if we clock this lap time. Don't miss the apex. Oh, come on, Rusty. If you finish this lap another second up, it'll be the fastest lap you've ever done, ever, on this track. Oh my God. .2019. We got into the 201s. That's my best time ever. I don't know how much more is in that. Maybe there's probably another half a second in that lap. That's the fastest time. I've done hundreds and hundreds of laps around Silverstone. That's my fastest ever lap in any car in this sim. It's not, maybe not people around, maybe other aliens are doing, I'm not an alien, but maybe aliens are doing well under 2 minutes, but for me, yikes. So yeah, you want to talk realistic, then you've got to be looking at this and iRacing and even R factor 2 to a point. But between this and iRacing, I reckon is the most realistic you'll get. Yeah, we were a bit scraggy in the first sector, but we were going over all the bumps, but I just kept pushing it. Question is now, will I ever beat that time? Probably. Yeah, I've been using different method of setup. It did help. Yeah, it did. Yeah. That's been my problem all these years and all these decades. Nobody's ever told me that all these years that I needed to brake before the corner. I'm surprised my real car's actually in one piece. No, I'm just taking the P, Lulu, if you're there. Ignore me. Is this still the last? Yeah, it is. No, it's just finished. So if we go out, so we just did a 201, right, 201,995. So, okay, 5 thousandths of a second underneath 202, in which case it would have been a 2020. So 201.995. If we come out, I think it might still show the previous time. Yeah, 2020. That's 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So I've done that 2 seconds and then added another, what, 30, 2 thousandths of a second on top of that. So I've just beat my personal best ever in this car by 2 seconds. That's considerable. Now, if we go into my profile, we go into my stats, and we go to Silverstone, and we check every single car, there's my new updated time, 2:01. So the previous was a 2:02. There's no lap here. There's another 2:02 in the Huracan. So it'll be interesting to see if I use this same setup principle on the Huracan and see what kind of time that can do. Wow, the 296 did a 2:02.2? I wonder if I do that setup, I call it the preset, Arno's preset. If I use the preset setup on this Ferrari, how much quicker can I go? Shall we try? 2:02.2. Again, I've just gone quicker by 2 seconds over these cars. Did a 2:02.8 in the Mustang. Now, that's a brand new car, and it's already doing 2:02s. And I've only done, like, I don't know, 11 laps, according to this. And I'm already was on my time. I haven't got a lap time for an M6 around here, or a Vantage, or a Lexus. Wow, crazy, isn't it? You'd think I would have driven every car around here by now. Very interested though in that Mustang. That Jesus, like we've done 11 laps in it only, and and it already got into the 2:02s. That's nuts. I mean, to be fair, the Ferrari's only done 19 laps around here, but the one I just did, I mean, look. Okay, I do plenty of invalid laps, but ignore that. That's like 114 laps in this car alone. And we did a 2:01, so this is the one that intrigues me the most, the Ferrari 296. That I got it down to a 2:02 after just 19 laps. Can we beat it? 2:02.2. Not chasing. It'd be nice to beat that one. But okay. So a 2:02.2, right? So if we take the Fezzer. So Ferrari, yeah. The 296, the road going version of this car is just, it's really fast, guys. Like, I've seen it drag raced against other really fast cars. This thing is just crazy quick. The road car, the one you can just go out and buy in the showrooms if they'll let you have one. Absolutely frickin' crazy good car. So let's put the preset setup on it and see if we can better that time, because that 2:02 would have been done with the aggressive setup, maybe with some tweaks. Do we have a setup saved? No, we don't. So it was just done with the standard aggressive setup and some forgettable tweaks. In terms of tire pressures though, I don't really know what they're going to be. So okay, so the front toe then, we want it to be 0.1. Actually, I think there is something we need to change on this car, on these presets, compared to all other cars, because this car's a little bit different. Camber, we're just going to blank that all out on front and rear. Okay, caster, we want that around 75% of the full slider. So yeah, maybe something there, right? We should have a symmetry box here so that whatever I change this side goes there. Now then, the rear toe we want to be on 0. So it's not towing in at all, it's just pointing straight. Okay. Helix. So, where's the thing about the Ferrari? Traction control. Okay, so normally with most cars with this preset, we'd be looking at around 30% of the slider. But we need to add a little bit more for the 296. So I'm going to go just to 4 on that one. I don't know whether to just cancel out traction control too, because this is how much kind of leeway the traction control has. It's kind of a subset of the traction control. Like I'm going to do it with this much, but this is kind of like a range of, I don't know how to explain it, but I know what it is. So fuel then, we want about 30 litres for this, as we put normal for this. Brake set is on 1, good, best brakes. And then we want the front anti-roll bar to around 75% of the slider. That's too much, so we're gonna have to make do with that. Brake bias for now, we're gonna stick it in the middle and we'll work from there. About there. Steer ratio, I'm not gonna touch that for now. Wheel rates minimum +1. Wheel rate minimum +1. Okay. The bump stop rate and the range, want it to about 25% of the slider. See, this is where you begin, and then you take the car out, you try it out, you see how it is, and then you can make changes to this preset. But it's just getting it all set up first. And the same on the back as well. About 25% of the slider. So about there, and about there, 1600 Newton meters, and 10. Okay, so the front anti-roll bar, 75% on the front, 25 on the back. Now that's going to induce understeer. I'm going to err on the side of oversteer a little bit for that one. So I'm going to leave it at 4 and 2. You could probably get away with 1 on the rear, but I'm going to leave it at that one. So differential, about 25% of the slider. And I think the guy's channel is Arnu's Sim Racing, A-R-N-O-U-T, I think, on YouTube. A-R-N-O-U-T, something like that. Okay, and then we're going to dampers. And we're going to set these to about 2 here. And about 9 there. So just a bit up. And then these ones. So basically the rule here is that the bumps are around 20% of the slider, and the rebounds are about 80% of the slider. This is the setup I put on that McLaren in order to set my fastest time. Actually, we didn't go 2 seconds quicker, did we? I've been saying that, but we didn't. No. Probably just under a second faster. But still, that's progress. You know, obviously there's more tweaking of the setup to be done. Okay, this is where it counts. So, ride height. So, front and right. Front front and right, because I've got ride in my head. Front and rear. I'm going to set it to around 25% of the slider. Rear wing, for now, maximum. And then if we find that we're understeering or whatever, we can alter stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to save this out. This is just a template preset. So we go on track, see how the car performs, and then if it's understeering or oversteering, I can make changes. It doesn't mean that we'll suddenly do a better lap time than the 202. Oh, okay, traction's on 4, yeah, okay, we'll leave that. Curb. It's quite a bumpy curb if you take too much of it, and cars don't like me taking that much. They get upset. Now I do intend to take off some of that rear wing because it's inhibiting our top speed. Turning in nicely though. Okay, RA, take care, man. Sorry, I don't know how old your message is. I just saw it. I think I'm actually quite happy to drop the TC a little. Okay, let's see what she's like on a hot lap. Don't forget the tyre pressures have not yet been adjusted. So if she breaks that time straight away, oh god, it'd be something. Just about stayed within the legal thing there, legal lap. Bumpy as hell. Ooh, invalid, but I'm still going to count the time because I need a marker. I need a guide to know where I am with it. If the lap had been valid, the time wouldn't have been much different to what we're going to record anyway. Should have braked harder there. Okay, so we're going to be about a 204, I think. 203, 204, something like that. Yep, 204. It is understeering though. So, let's do a couple of things. It's understeering, so first thing I want to do is just go to the aero and just take off a couple of the rear wing, and also in the tires, if we can get a bit more tire pressure on this, so a bit more accurate pressure. Okay. Also, ride height as well. If we decrease the front and increase the rear just by 1, we'll reduce oversteer and maybe go a bit quicker. As long as the back end isn't too loose now that we've removed a couple of rear wing. But you shouldn't really go in and make like 3 or 4 different setup changes, because if the car then feels crap, you won't know which of the 4 things you did, or combination of the 4 things, upset the car. So I need better turning and a bit faster car. Alright, let's do the hot lap and see where we are. Feels better, man. I should have reduced the traction down to 3 as well. Forgot about that. Okay, we're a little bit quicker here. We came off the corner at 1 minute 54. 202.5. 6/10 off our best ever in any car. Okay. See if we can come off that last corner by the time the clock says 1 minute 53. Then, yeah. It's going to be a good time. So I think in my electronics I'm going to go 3 on here. The car felt good though, so I don't like what to change. I'm going to bring this down a bit more. I don't want to change the fuel. Obviously I could put like 6 litres of fuel in. And just do 2 laps, but considering that I set the McLaren time on 30 litres, it wouldn't seem fair. I'm going to call it preset so I know it's a subset of the preset one. Yeah, no, car feels not too bad at all. So the electronics are 3.3, so I need to set that on my dial because I didn't do that. And the brake bias. Now if we go a little bit backwards on the brake bias, it will help the car rotate under braking. So I'm going to do just a couple of steps on that. Just a bit. Have one more go? Yeah. We need to find 6/10 of a second. If we can do that, then we'll set an even quicker time than what that McLaren did. Every corner, every braking point, every exit has to be spot on. I can't, well, for my standards, I mean, I can't mess it up. And every time I go to a different track, the preset will be the same, but I have to set it up again for every track. I can't load in a Silverstone setup in Spa, for example. Okay, we can go a bit later on the brakes there. Noted. That wasn't ideal, good thing it wasn't a hot lap. See what speed we get to before I brake. 246 I think. Obviously I took my eye off the ball, so that's why we're spinning. and now the tyre temperatures, pressures, everything is going to be out, all because I wanted that information. They could have used more track there. I could have turned earlier. Son of a bitch. No point wasting the tyres. Depends. What equipment do you have, Thomas? I'd get both of them, because the first one, if you get it on CD keys or something like that, it's really cheap. Like really cheap. So yeah, get them both on cdkeys.com and thank me later. CD-keys, I think it is. Right, let's go again. So now we're losing time here instead of gaining. I don't know what you mean by up to date. If you're getting it on Steam, it's going to be as up to date as is possible. If you mean the latest game, that's Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is this one. Wow, 3/10 there. That's a ridiculous amount of time. That means I've got to find a whole second in these next two sectors. Oh, there's too much going on the channel, I can't concentrate. Thanks for the sub, Thomas. Car's getting a bit oversteery. And I'm sweating like a pig, man. I need a shower. Amazing, isn't it? You do the first lap on the preset setup and it's bang on, and then after that you can't match it again. It's a very strange phenomenon that happens. Okay, did you guys see that? Just stuttering. Wow. Weird, isn't it? I haven't made drastic enough changes for the car to do this, for it to suddenly be undrivable. The brakes look a bit cold though, so I'm going to adjust those. Obviously the more laps I do, the slower I'm going to get, because I'm going to get physically tired. My reactions are going to slow. You know, it's just nature. It did freeze, yeah. Don't know why. I think it was just trying to put me off, and it didn't realise that I was on an out lap. I think it was trying to do it on a hot lap and spoil my lap, but the game didn't realise what was going on. mean, the first lap we did on this setup was only 3/10 slower than the best I've done on this car. So the time is there, because obviously after that you tweak the setup to your own tastes to make yourself more confident to push and go faster, make the car faster. I took the chance that I wasn't going to hit that, and now I've screwed the tires up. So they're going to be too hot for the next lap now. It'll be a bit worn as well now. Now I'm not fresh anymore, guys. I'm not fresh enough to push like I did on the first go. I'm hot. I am, yeah, sweaty, tired. And I've got a headache coming. And I don't get headaches, like ever. Can't get that corner right. I need to use more road, but I'm not confident enough. Yeah, we're losing time up here instead of gaining it. 2.5 tenths down. Now we're losing even more now. So even if I get all that time back and bust my lap record, you know we could have gone 3/10 faster. Yeah, I refused to back off the throttle there. I just said to the car, you're doing it. You're getting around this corner or you're not, and that's it. I refuse to back out. I'm going to change something. And then I'm giving up soon, because like I say, I just literally have no strength left. I'm just reading, I'm reading information I need, which is why I'm quiet. a feeling that I should have needed to change something else with those settings, but I made 2 changes there, and I think I need to change the ride height to compensate, and I didn't because I didn't want to move it. So we'll see how it copes now. So it's rotating on exit and understeering on the entry. Yeah, getting a lot of understeer there. I know what that is. I think I know what to change there. Understeering when it's coasting and oversteering on throttle. She's not friendly through there at all. I had to downshift a second, and that's cost me all the time. She wouldn't have made it round the corner otherwise. Okay, so, not happy. Oh, fuck off. Right, so, what are we getting? Oversteer mid-corner or of exit, on throttle, increase the wheel rates on the front. I just did that. Increase to what? Plus or minus? Now this is going to give me better rotation on the entry, cool, but it's also going to give me more rotation on the exit, which is not cool. So we'll leave that, and we'll drop that. Okay. Completely put off by the delta time there. As we crossed the start-finish line, or as I perceived we crossed the start-finish line, the delta was in the red, which was not possible, and I was wondering what the hell was going on. And now I've lost 2.5 tenths, or a quarter of a second, because of it. Can't gain the time, I can't find it. I tried to brake later just to see what would happen. You have to try these things. If you're not going to get the lap time anyway, you may as well try something. Anything. Oh, it's just understeering like crazy on turn-in, which is why I'm losing. Look at the time I'm losing on the turn 1. Wow, we need to build in some shit oversteer on this. But if I do, oh, it's going to upset the car, man. It's going to seriously upset the car. So be it. Putting so much effort into the outlaps as well, which I really shouldn't be, but I need to know how the car's performing. It's sliding there, all 4 wheels. Oh man, this thing needs to brake. I've been wondering whether it's my brake pedal that's just not managing it, but it is braking to the maximum. See, you could hear it in the engine. I had to back off. I don't have anything left. I'm physically drained. Do you know what? I want to just try something as a science. Good that these things happen on the outer lap while I'm pushing to see what happens where, and hopefully they don't happen on the hot lap, because I'll have learned. Oh! Freaking lawnmower fucking simulator. 3.5 tenths lost. That's the lap over. Done. If you were qualifying, you would have bought this lap and just go straight back into the pits. Even worse now, half a second down. We've almost gained it all back in that one corner. We are taking that corner better. So if I can do my 202.5 and gain the time in that one corner, that's all I need to do. But I can't do it. I'm physically not capable anymore. I need a couple of hours rest. My hands are aching. Gonna give it one more lap, and that's end of story. too oversteery now. See the rear of the car snapping now. Yep, rear end is snapping everywhere. Decided just to drive it into the wall, so that's no good. This setup's no good. It's too oversteery now. In my attempt to make it more oversteery, it's too far. So I'm not going to save this setup. Right, I need a shower, guys, badly, so I'm going to go and do that. Alright, well, thanks for being here and all that stuff. My plan was to do another stream tonight, but I don't think it's one that's going to generate any interest, so I'll can that, and I'll just chill for the rest of the night, I think. I've got a video going online now as well. It should be ready if YouTube has processed it. It's just a small one, literally half an hour. God, my steering wheel base is really hot. I'd not known it to get that hot before. Alright, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, it is what it is, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ta.